Ever wonder what's really in your tap water? The answer might surprise you, and it's not just H2O. So, you're looking for clean water, but the market for filter dispensers is, well, it's a flood. How do you know which one is just a glorified plastic jug and which one is actually protecting your health? In this video, I am going to count them down from number 5 to the undisputed number 1. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which dispenser is the right fit for your kitchen, your family, and your peace of mind. Let's get into it. 5. Waterdrop Water Filter Dispenser. Right out of the box, this thing looks sleek. I mean, it's got a modern, minimalist vibe that doesn't scream, "I'm a clunky water filter," from your countertop. With a 20-cup capacity, it's a decent size for a small family or for someone who, like me, tries to stay hydrated throughout the day and doesn't want to be refilling a tiny pitcher constantly. Waterdrop talks a big game about its 7-stage filtration, which is certified by NSF to reduce chlorine, taste, and odor. And to be fair, the water does taste clean. It definitely gets rid of that tap water funk. When I first set it up, I was pretty impressed with the thoughtful design touches. There's a smart indicator that tells you when it's time to change the filter, which is a lifesaver because, honestly, who remembers to write that stuff down on a calendar? The push and pull spigot is also pretty convenient, and the whole unit fits nicely into the fridge, so you can have cold, filtered water ready to go whenever you want it. For the price point, you get a filter that lasts up to 200 gallons, which they claim is 5 times longer than some other brands. That's a pretty compelling feature when you think about the long-term cost. But, this is the number 5 spot for a reason. While using it, a few things started to get on my nerves a little. My main issue is with the manual filling. 4. Culligan with ZeroWater technology water filter dispenser. Now this one is for the people who are serious, and I mean serious, about purity. Culligan teams up with ZeroWater here, and their big claim to fame is a 5-stage filtration process that removes 99.9% of all total dissolved solids, or TDS. They even include a little digital TDS meter in the box so you can test it yourself, which is a pretty confident move. I tested my tap water, which had a pretty high TDS reading, and then I tested the water from the Culligan. The meter read 000. I have to admit, that's impressive. The capacity is another huge plus. At 32 cups, this dispenser is a beast, making it perfect for large families, office settings, or anyone who hosts a lot of gatherings. You won't find yourself constantly hovering over the sink waiting for it to filter. The design is practical and straightforward. It's a no-fuss, get-the-job-done kind of appliance. The water tastes incredibly pure, almost like distilled water. If you've ever had water that tastes truly clean, you know what I'm talking about. It's crisp and has absolutely no aftertaste, which makes it fantastic for drinking, for coffee, for anything really. However, there's a trade-off for that level of purity, and it's a significant one. That powerful 5-stage filter works hard, and because it's pulling everything out of the water, it clogs up relatively quickly. I was pretty shocked when after just over a week of use in a regular household setting, the TDS meter started to show that the filter needed replacing. Number 3. LifeStraw Water Filter Dispenser. LifeStraw is a brand that built its reputation on providing clean water in extreme conditions, and they've brought that heavy-duty filtration technology into the home. This dispenser is not just about making your water taste better, it's about making it safer. It's one of the few on our list that is certified to remove bacteria, parasites, and microplastics, on top of lead, mercury, and chlorine. If you have any doubts about the quality of your municipal water supply, the LifeStraw offers a level of security that few others can match. The water it produces is without a doubt excellent. In my tests, it was one of the top performers in removing chlorine, and the taste is crisp and refreshing. There's no hint of chemicals or anything unpleasant. The design is also quite elegant. It's available in a shatter-resistant, BPA-free plastic version, or a more premium glass model, and both look great on a countertop or in the fridge. It feels sturdy and well made, and the lid fits securely, so you don't have to worry about messy spills when you're moving it around. The dispenser comes in a couple of sizes, including a large 18-cut version, so it's a good fit for most households. The filtration system is a two-part process. You have the membrane microfilter that handles the tough stuff like bacteria and parasites, and then a carbon filter for chlorine and chemicals. This dual filter approach is what gives it such comprehensive protection, and for many, that peace of mind is invaluable. Number 2. ZeroWater Water Filter Dispenser. This is another dispenser that stakes its reputation on purity, and just like the Culligan, it aims to get your water's TDS down to 0. And you know what? It absolutely delivers on that promise. It also comes with a TDS meter, and watching that reading drop from whatever your tap water is down to 000 is incredibly satisfying. The 5-stage filter is a powerhouse, effectively removing chlorine, lead, and other heavy metals, and the result is water that tastes exceptionally clean and crisp. The large 23-cup capacity is great for families, and the slim design allows it to fit surprisingly well in a crowded fridge. I also like the simple hinged lid design, which makes refilling it a bit easier than some other models where you have to remove the entire top piece. It's a small detail, but it makes a difference in daily use. The overall build is straightforward and functional. It doesn't have the premium look of some others, but it's designed for one purpose: to deliver ultra-pure water, and it excels at that. So why isn't it number 1? Well, it shares a couple of the same drawbacks as others on this list, but with its own unique twist. First, like the LifeStraw, the filtration speed is very slow. That dense 5-stage filter does an incredible job, but it takes a long time for water to pass through it. You need to plan ahead and make sure you're filtering water well before you need it. Number 1. Invigorated Water Filter Dispenser. This one is different. It's not just about filtration, it's about enhancement. While all the other dispensers on this list focus on stripping things out of your water, the pH Recharge also puts good things back in. It uses a special filter that not only removes heavy metals, chlorine, and other contaminants, but also increases the water's pH to an alkaline level of up to 9.5 and adds essential minerals like selenium, iron, and zinc. The first thing you'll notice is the design. This thing is beautiful. It features a hand-blown borosilicate glass tank that sits on an elegant wooden stand. It looks less like a kitchen appliance and more like a piece of decor. It's a statement piece, and it feels incredibly premium. But the beauty isn't just skin deep. The water it produces is genuinely fantastic. It has a smooth, silky texture that's hard to describe until you've tried it. There's absolutely no weird taste, just clean, refreshing hydration. Many people who drink alkaline water report feeling more energized and hydrated, and this dispenser makes it easy to incorporate that into your lifestyle. The filter life is another major win. A single filter can process up to 264 gallons of water, which is massively more than most of the competition. This makes the long-term cost of ownership surprisingly low, especially for a premium product. The dispenser holds about 2.25 gallons, which is a great capacity for daily use without being too bulky. Final thought? That's all for today, folks.